Welcome to the first episode of Flex Friday. This is my heavy chest and shoulder workout. On the screen you guys can see all the lifts that I did today. So before actually starting with my working sets, I like to pre-activate my chest and shoulders by doing some lightweight chest exercises, shoulder presses and ladder raises, as well as some exercises for my rotator cuffs. Moving on to the working sets. Started off by doing 35 kilos in a flat chest press. Was a little bit too easy, did get up to 8 reps, so I increased the weight to 37.5 kilos and pushed out 7 reps for 2 sets. I wanted to go up higher, but the next weight is 42.5 kilos. I pressed that weight before, but then I started to feel out my shoulder impingement, so I decided to take it a bit easier this week after having a super heavy workout last week. I'm not showing you guys every single exercise because then the video would be so freaking long. I've been getting better at doing overhead shoulder presses. I did 22.5 kilos on each side and I tried to go up for 25 kilos, but I can only get out like 4 or 5 reps, so I pushed to failure and then I moved on to doing 22.5 kilos again. Moving on to the cable flies. Here you guys can see I'm doing a lot of chest work just because my chest is the most lacking body part for me. If only my chest would grow just as much as my booty does from the squat gains. Doing supersets with cable flies downwards as well as upwards, and at the end of the sets I try to hold the tension a little bit longer, just trying to feel my chest contract a little bit more. And then I get a sick pump in my chest. Last thing I did was shrugs, where I did 140 kilos for 10 reps. And when hitting traps and caps I try not to rest a lot in between sets, just because I feel that I don't need as much rest when hitting those muscles. And I get a better pump when doing short rest periods in between sets. I've been doing a lot more foam rolling on my back just because I've been to a physiotherapist telling me that my shoulder impingement comes from muscle knots between my shoulder blades, which impairs me from doing heavier chest and shoulder presses. So she recommended me to do some foam rolling to release the muscle knots, increasing my mobility for my shoulder blades to be able to move properly. So here is a quick physique update. Currently I've been cutting for 15 weeks and I've roughly lost 6 kilos, and mostly from body fat. I feel that my physique has made a huge progress and a huge change during these 15 weeks of cutting compared to what I looked at my heaviest. And I've seen the best changes in my conditioning, going from being exhausted just walking up a flight of stairs to being able to run up a stairs and not noticing a thing. So I'm thinking about finishing my cut next week and start to bulk again, but I want to lose a bit more body fat without going down too much in weight. So I'm wondering, guys, what do you think? Should I continue my cut a little bit longer, trying to lose all the love handles, or can I go back to a lean bulking phase? Take note that me trying to lose all the love handles or all the body fat, I think I have to go down to a body weight from 78 to 73 kilos, which is roughly where I started my journey. So I really don't want to go back to where I started and try to gain back all the weight and lose all the progress that I made with the muscles and so forth. So that's it for the first episode of Flex Friday. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, like the video and comment down below what you thought of the video. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out!